Good evening! And tonight I take a nap. It's Mr.Protato. Welcome back to the stream. And I'm gonna be playing the game again. This time, solving the Windibanks mystery. But what mystery is it? Only time will tell. And we will find out. Fuck. I may have forgotten to, shit. Can you excuse me for a moment? Fuck, let me close my speakers. It may get loud. There we go. Yeah, it's not picking up anything in it. Wait, let me restart the game. Oh my gosh. This is so embarrassing. I forgot to set it to Okay, there we go. Start the game again. Embarrassing. Excuse me. There we go. Loading. Do not turn off your PC. Checking for DLC. Hell yeah. Has an autosave feature. Oh, it does it? Alright, it's good to know. Continue. The adventure of the unspeakable story. 15 April, Baker Street.
See, that's why I hate grown-ups. All they do is feed you a pack of lies and take stuff away from you.
Oh, really, Miss Lestrade? Tell me, is that overcoat keeping you warm?
What? Oh my, surely you were given that. Yeah, the day let me keep it. After I looked daggers at him for long enough. He went through your pockets and then said, "Go on then, have it," before telling me this trapper.
This crapper.
Always pays off giving people a look like you ate them.
Ate him. I can't help feeling that it's going to get you into serious trouble one day.
What I really wanted was that nice skinny disc, mind.
Oh, skinny disc, eh?
The music book disc?
Bleh. But Mr. Windibanks said it was practically worthless.
I think I'm gonna go and have another bash. Give him a long art stare.
That's true. He was about to commit fraud there. Or he should have killed himself there. I think not, Miss Lestrade. We shan't enter Windibanks again today.
Why not? That's not fair.
It can't be helped, I'm afraid. The police are investigating the scene now and taking a statement from Mr. Windibank.
But that disc's mine. I had the ticket for this coat, and it was in this coat's pocket. And there should be something else and all.
And all? Wait, is it? How is it? Yeah, I think it should be in all.
That's what the Ron Cove said, innit?
Yes, he did mention something about another circle, didn't he?
Well then, that's mine too. Whatever it is.
Now she's really pushing her luck. Miss Lestrade, I think it's time to admit defeat. You've had your haul for the day.
Yeah, and it's all your fault, Sholmes.
So what are your plans now? Will you dine with us this evening?
Eh?
Iris would be delighted to cook, I'm sure, and I might entertain you with a modest violin recital. Can't believe we're inviting her now. Let me search for something. Okay, and oh. Right. Seems good.
Not to.
Oh.
Why would I come round your place, eh? Have you lost your head or something?
Oh, goodbye, cute girl. I really like her hair, though.
Oh dear, she's gone.
Having reviled on me quite unnecessarily, I might add. I can't help wondering if perhaps she might turn up anyway. Interesting. Once she's had a chance to calm down, I think there's a good chance she'll decide to come. Well, she got friends now, innit? We're friends! Hell yeah! Very well, then. I'll inform Iris to set a place for our potential guest at the dinner table this evening. And one more thing. I should be glad of your company later too. Sorry. I believe I will have a rather splendid surprise to show you.
Oh, how exciting! What is it?
You shall have to wait and see, Mrs. Sato, until later then. Alright, nothing of the ordinary, it seems. Oh, the Baker Street. Oh, here we are. Nothing to add. That thing is about to fall in and... What? It's already been 2 months since we started taking lodgings at Mr. Shinging's. Ooh. I still can't quite believe it. So that's where we live. Up in the attic. Sharing accommodation with the world's greatest detective. If I ever find myself caught off law now, I'll have not one regretted. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd be happy to defend you, of course. Yeah. It seems there's nothing else left. Alright. Let's go move, shall we? Can we go back in? Ah, we can't. Ah, that's sad. Let's check out Naruhodo's legal consultancy. Maybe I want to get something from here. Converse. What to do?
Can it really be that we've been in Great Britain for 2 months already?
Yeah, it's gone by in a flash, hasn't it?
And what an English gentleman you've
trailed off there, Sato-san.
I'm sorry. When I thought it through, I realized it's not all true, actually. I simply don't feel that any Britishness has really rubbed off on you.
Nor you, to be honest.
Well, that's obvious. Obviously because...
Yes, I know, without a doubt, it's your kimono. It most certainly stands out.
I do adore the attire of English ladies. It's quite delightful. But somehow I just don't feel ready to abandon my Japanese dress just yet.
I wonder how Sasato-san would look in Western clothes. That would be interesting to see. Alright, that's it, really. Let me check around if there's anything that's changed. Nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, an orang. We've got a sea aquarium. Alright, nothing. Shall we go to the Shom Suite? Here we are, lads. 15th of April, 3:46 PM, Shom Suite.
Ah, Susie, through now. Come in.
Good afternoon, Iris.
Thank you so much for breakfast this morning. Oh, don't mention it. Goodness, look at the time already.
It's tea time, isn't it? Busy as always.
I'm preparing everything for dinner this evening.
Already, you're obviously cooking something special, are you?
Oh yes, after all, we have a special guest joining us. Guess who it is? Go on. You'll never guess.
We already know. Look at those little eyes of hers shining.
Oh dear, it is awkward when you already know the answer, isn't it? It's Ginny! Isn't that exciting? Oh, what a surprise! Yes, that's wonderful news.
Wow, Iris really seems really overjoyed at the idea.
I can't wait to learn some pickpocketing tips from a real professional.
Oh yes, that does sound like fun. That's true. You never know when it will come in handy.
I'm not sure that's entirely appropriate, are you? Sure, that's entirely appropriate. Are you, Mr. Naruhodo?
By the way, Iris, what's Mr. Sholmes up to? He seems off again.
Hurley? Oh, he's been like that ever since he got back.
Hello, Mr. Sholmes. I beg that you won't speak to me. Sorry. I don't know who you are, but kindly take your leave. As you can see, I'm not here. I love Sholmes, man. Let me write something real quick. Oh fuck, my pen is in the bag. Well, that's good enough then. Yeah, real quick. There we go. I don't know how to respond to that.
I do apologize. When it gets like this, he's completely oblivious to everything.
Yes, I see.
Really, he behaves just like a child sometimes, Hurley does.
True, and we wonder who's the real child in this area. How old is Iris, anyways? Iris... Winston, was it? let me check. Winston, Ace Attorney Chronicles. Wilson, Winston. My bad. Yeah, she's 10, right? And who is the real child here?
Mr. Sholmes and Iris have something of a parent and child relationship, don't they?
Yes, except that Iris is clearly the parent here. Come to think of it, I wonder where her real parents are.
What's the matter, Bruno? You have ever such a funny look on your face.
Oh no, it's nothing.
I know what it is. Why does this girl live with Mr. Sholmes? You're wondering, am I right?
How did you know?
Oh, Bruno, I can read you like a book.
She's a sweet cutie pie. This girl is dangerous indeed.
Don't worry. You can ask me anything. I won't mind.
Let's have a little conversation, Ginny. So, by Ginny, you mean Miss Lestrade, the young woman from the McGilded case 2 months ago, right?
Yes, who also stole my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Although after that trial I invited her back here and we have had dinner together. And now we're the best of friends. Oh, what a lovely tale. Yes, now if I bump into her on the street, she runs away as fast as she can. Oh! And I chase after her down the back alleys.
Interesting idea of friendship. That is true.
And then I'll let her have the latest color of smoke grenade I've developed. Oh! There's so many beautiful colors in the world. Ginny wants me to make a whole rainbow.
I suppose this means you've let Miss Lestrade keep the smoke grenade launcher, have you? Sup, Potato? Hey, Cofrost, how you doing?
Yes, that's right. I got bored of it anyway. Hurley always reacts the same way when I shoot him with it now.
Poor Hurley.
Oh, I can't wait for Ginny to arrive. It's been too long since she last came over. I'm so excited.
I just hope she does actually come. Living with Sholmes.
I'm sure you've been wondering why it is that I live here with Hurley, haven't you?
Well, it has crossed my mind. That and where are your real parents? Oh shit,
My mummy and daddy aren't with me anymore.
holy shit. Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry.
Mummy passed away when I was born. And around that same time, my father, well, he had to go far away land because of one of the cases he and Hurley were working on.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you say he and Hurley?
Yes! Daddy and Hurley were always solving mysterious cases together.
She didn't mention that before.
He wrote them all up in his diaries. That's what's in the metal chest over there.
Really? He recorded them all?
So, you mean it's true, Mr. Sholmes? Really did have a partner with whom he tackled some of his most taxing cases. Oh yes, I mean, it's always nice to have one, isn't it?
So, Mr. Sholmes' partner was your father?
Exactly. Hurley told me I wasn't allowed to look in the chest. But that only made me want to look even more, so I pointed up.
She did she?
And found your father's memoirs. Yes, so I asked Hurley, who wrote these? He nearly fell out of his chair.
I can imagine that.
But then he told me that's when I found out that the author of all those accounts was my father.
So Iris's father was Mr. Sholmes' partner. Dang.
I've practically lived with Hurley all my life. I was tiny when he took me in. So it came as quite a shock. When Hurley told me he wasn't really my daddy, I mean...
It must have done? I don't get it.
I wonder why Mr. Sholmes chose to tell you at such a young age. Hurley says it's because he wouldn't have been able to hide it from me. Oh. Well, have Having lived with Hurley all these years, you might say that his ways have rubbed off on me. There's some things I just can just see. Especially lies. I almost know when people are lying before they open their mouths sometimes.
Right.
Anyway, I was so fascinated when I read Daddy's diaries. That's what inspired me to write The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, actually. I'd always assumed Mr. Sholmes simply told you all those thrilling stories.
Ugh, this is so gross. Come on. Guys, talk already. I don't have a girl, truly a father that went to get the milk. Indeed.
Oh no, Hurley's hopeless like that. He forgets everything, and as soon as he solves a case, it all but vanishes from his mind.
Where's the wind in this? I'm not a woman to actually read all this. Where's my phone? Oh, there it is.
Oh, I see. The other day, it was so embarrassing as usual. He totally forgot about the case he just solved.
Wait, I received a text. Let's meet for a bit. Be right back. Gotta get the dead. Wait, what do I have? That text last time. Oh. I do have it. Alright. There we go. Yeah! Oh shit. What do I do here? This way. Oh, it's too big, isn't it? Wait, I can shorten it. I can make it. Yeah! Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Oop, didn't take long, did it? So I'm just going to close this real quick.
The other day, it was so embarrassing as usual, he totally forgot about the case he just solved.
That's true.
So the very next day, he gathered together all the people involved and proceeded to solve the case again. It was quite a shock for everyone.
You can say that again.
You share your father's surname, don't you, Iris? That's right, Wilson. Daddy is Dr. John H.
Wilson.
I learned from his stories that he's a doctor.
Oh shit, bro.
You see? That's what prompted me to study so that I could earn a doctorate as well.
Iris's father, who went to some distant land and is a doctor by the name of John H. Wilson. I know who that is, bro. I was there. He's dead. The court will now hear the trial of Yunosuke Naruhodo. Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case. The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. Oh, that's right, visiting professor of medicine at Imperial Yume University. And the man who, in the most bizarre circumstances, lost his life just before we left Japan. Mrs. Sato.
Yes.
Perhaps we shouldn't pursue this conversation any further at this time.
I think that would be for the best.
Indeed. Indeed. Ah, my dear fellows, how good to see you.
Mr. Sholmes!
Why ever did you not make your presence known to me before? Well, no matter now. So, how the devil are you? We've been with you for most of the day. Goodness, really?
Do tell me, Mr. Sholmes, is your violin unscathed?
My violin? Whatever are you talking about, dear madam?
Oh,
Never mind that now. I have something far more interesting to show you. Behold, my dear fellows. Oh.
Oh, one of the music box discs.
No, not another disc, Mr. Sato. This is the one Gregson demanded we hand over as evidence, Mr. McGilder's discs. Oh, he got it, my boy.
Oh my.
Then, what's it doing here? You know, at times, Mr. Naruhodo, I think that though I have an undeniable turn for detection, I may well be ever more adept in larceny. Shit, damn, this man's a criminal. He's both a great detective and a great criminal.
Oh, that would be wonderfully exciting. I'd be your pickpocketing assistant. And Reno could be your go-to lawyer if we ever got caught.
Right. Oh, man, why'd you do that? I gotta write this down. Right.
Plus, Susie has such beautiful handwriting, she could write all our menacing crime notifications.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, I'd be delighted.
I'm just going to pretend this conversation never happened, I think. Let's converse with Mr. Sholmes, the music box disc then. But it's a different color, isn't it? Let me check really quick. Oh, it's gone. Everything I have is gone. I don't understand. How did that disc come to be in your possession? One has to drink water, my boy. I thought Inspector Gregson took it back to Scotland Yard. Quite correct. Wait, I don't trust him one bit though. It was yellowish in tint colored, not silver. And that sort of uncompromising attitude is precisely why I always carry some of this. Sholmes. A bar of caramel, Mr. Sholmes.
That's a bar of caramel, Mr. Sholmes.
Your one and only friend in times of loneliness, if not mistaken. Ugh. If you will humor me, my dear fellows, cast your minds back to when the good detective confiscated the disc. Whoa. I'll be taking that, whatever it is, Mr. McGill. It's down to the yard, thank you very much. So, hand it over. Oh, yes, of course. That's not the disc. The original disc has blood on it. If the police demand something as evidence, my dear fellow, we have no choice but to capitulate. Hey, baby, how you doing? We have no choice but to capitulate. Fucking big words, man. It's all yours, Inspector. For the briefest of moments, I had the disc in my hand, did I not? Yes, you did, but I still don't understand. It was precisely at that moment that I summoned you, my one and only friend, into action. I pressed the disc into a pair of bars, like this. That's amazing! What the fuck's that? Oh man, I gotta write this down. What is that device there? The disc and all the minuscule protrusions have made an image in the caramel. Good, I enjoy your singing stream. Couldn't stay long though. But I enjoy it. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Suitably soft for making impressions, but resistant to melting. The result of a precisely controlled solution.
How extraordinary.
Wait. Carrying a pair of these on one person frequently proves to be useful indeed. Take a house key, for example. A simple press in its unique form is to... Wait a minute. He duplicated the thing. I can enter anyone's property at will, and never without high succos nourishment. Yes, it sounds... Wait, so he used the chocolate and then put the disc stuff on it and just like made a new one, duplicate the disc. Yes, it sounds illegal. I mean, yeah, people used to do that with keys, didn't they? From the image, I was able to create this. I confess, I was most curious to know what manner of music would issue from the disc when played. So that's what he was busy with, like on his table. I get it now.
Do tell us then, Mr. Sholmes. What music does the disc play?
Well, unfortunately, I have no idea. No idea. None whatsoever. Oh. Are you familiar with the workings of a music box, my dear fellows? No, I'm afraid not.
Goodness, you don't know, Reno?
Do you have a music? Oh, okay. Yeah, I know this.
Inside a music box, there's a special metal piece called a comb. That's what produces the sound.
It's like a kalimba, you know?
Small protuberances pluck the different teeth of the comb as they rotate past it, making the different notes. The first music boxes to be invented use a rotating cylinder with protuberances on it.
That's the first ones, but what about the circular ones? But over time, a new type of player was produced which uses discs such as these. With that development, the popularity of music boxes spread far and wide all around the globe.
Why exactly?
Because the discs are easy to produce and can be interchanged to facilitate the playing of different tunes. There are a great many firms in Europe now manufacturing music boxes as a result.
It's a wonder to be able to enjoy music, even when no performer is present.
But it's the very success of the invention that means we are now presented with insurmountable problem. I can't stay long today either, but I'll stay as long as I can. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. Thanks for coming anyways. Always love a good chat with the fans. At least for chat. What do you mean? As you may imagine, the construction of one firm's music box does not match that of another. And we have no way of knowing in which music box this particular disc was designed to be played. There is no resolution to this problem, I'm afraid. It's quite intractable. Ah, I see. So that's why. Excuse me. Oh my eye, man. Fuck. Naturally, I've tested the disc in a few music boxes I have at my disposal. But as you can hear, to no avail. The results were equally unsatisfactory in this one. So, I am presently engaged in acquiring an example of other music boxes ever made in Europe.
Every single one? That's early for you, always taking things too far.
But my dear girl, an unsolved riddle is quite repugnant to my constitution. You're definitely my top favorite streamers. Thank you very much. I'm glad I am too. There's gonna be a lot of stuff happening soon too. I hope they're able to make it in time. And I'm also planning to release covers in the future, so stay tuned. But surely all the different types in Europe will amount to a huge volume of music boxes, won't it? Yes, that is certainly true. Wait, did I just misread? Who said that? History. Oh, that's me. Ooh, I definitely will. Hopefully everything will be great in the coming times. That is certainly true. In the worst case, I shall have to ask you to vacate the attic room. What? What did he say? Completely what? Oh, he's gonna use that. Music room. Okay. Magnus McGilded. Magnus McGilded, not a name I expect to hear again so soon. Yes, it's only been 2 months since that grisly case. Yeah, he died, didn't he? That was horrible. A fire in the courtroom, all in front of our eyes. Mr. McGilded perished within hours of the trial's conclusion. That's true. It hasn't been long, and I proved him innocent. Was it the curse of the Reaper? No one knows till now. The omnibus was reduced to a pile of ash. Not a shred of evidence remained. And with the man's death, the truth about the murder in which he was so intimately involved was buried. What could it mean, I wonder? Even though we successfully established Mr. McGilded's innocence in this trial.
The newspapers are still claiming that it remains an unsolved case.
That's true, even me. The man's dead. The murder of the brickmaker, Mr. Thrice-Fried Mason. In the end, the truth of the matter remains a mystery. We still have no idea what really happened that night. There's that man. This Irish dude. And although Mr. McGilded was found not guilty through my defense, I still don't know if that was the right judgment or not. That's true. It would appear the case is not yet closed. Yeah, man. Were you there for the first stream?
Well, it's time I get started getting things ready for dinner, I think. Ginny will be here before long.
Thank you, Iris.
Oh, well, you must let me help you then. Of course, Susie. There's plenty to do.
I like how Sasato Susie. I think I shall investigate the condition of my faithful performing partner. Now then, where did I leave it? Let this be a lesson to you, Mr. Sholmes. Never leave anything too precious with the pawnbroker. Yes, you may be right.
Oh, that reminds me of something Mr. Windibanks said before. He said that he had a manuscript of Iris's in pawned, didn't he?
A manuscript? Did he? Yes, he definitely mentioned it. Mr. Sholmes' latest tale of otherworldly mysteries lies dormant in my storeroom. Were his words, I believe.
Well, you heard about it, didn't you? I expect you were as incensed as I was. Oh, yes! The idea of such a wonderful story languishing in Mr. Windibank's storeroom, gathering dust.
My dear madam, I'm quite sure I told you already that the pawnbroker storeroom is the safest place for it. More secure than a bank's vault.
And what about your Stradivarius, Hurley? Was that safe and secure?
Well, there may be the occasional mix-up. Well, you're the one who mixed it up, fool! Because by a certain impetuous someone not too far from me now.
Do you have any idea how long it took me to write that Baskerville story, Hurley? Oh, it sounds so exciting, The Hound of the Baskervilles. I should love to read it.
Oh? What happened? Why are we silent all of a sudden?
Ah!
What's going on here? Why does it feel like an icy chill just swept through the room? Yeah, I know, right? Huh?
Susie, what did you just say? You said The Hound of the Baskervilles. But how could you know the full title? Well, that's...
Did she try to have a sneak peek? That's because Mr. Sato is such a great fan of all the stories about Mr. Sholmes, of course. Hehehe.
But Rono, The Hound of the Baskervilles has never been published.
What?
When I showed Hurley the manuscript, he told me that I wasn't allowed to publish it yet.
I don't understand.
That's why he said that I keep it safe until it was the right time for the story to be made public, you say?
So that's why the manuscript is at Windibanks.
And yet, how could Susie here know its title? Well, Hurley, what's going on?
He pawned the fucking thing, didn't he? What is it, Mr. Sholmes? It would appear our guest has arrived. Now he's trying to dodge the fucking question. Mr. Strad. She's cute. She's a cute tomboy, I tell ya. Cute tomboy.
This was a bad idea. I knew I would come. I'm going.
Oh! She gone. No, wait, Mr. Strad. Oh, she's back already. We've all been eagerly waiting for your arrival. Haven't we, Iris? It's now a cold room.
Oh yes, just wait there, Ginny. We'll have everything ready in a jiffy. Come along, Susie. Right, of course. It's a pleasure to see you, Mr. Strad. Please make yourself at home.
No, great. Now there's 3 girls to voice and 2 guys. Oh, this can't get any worse, can it? Don't stand in the doorway, my dear girl. Come along. What say you to some Mendelssohn? I won't take no for an answer. Mendelssohn it is then. Well, let's have some fun. Oh, it's him! Hey, little cat. Wugga hi. Meow. Maybe I don't need to voice the cat too, because the cat has its own voice. That evening, Iris prepared us all a meal that was even more delicious than usual. Mr. Shom's violin performance was in no way meddlesome, and Gina, as we all came to call her, taught us all how to steal things from one another without being noticed. Everyone thoroughly enjoyed themselves well into the night. Neko indeed. Ah! Neko-sensei. Oh, we're back here. And we use candles here, dang. Oh, where do I sleep though? I know Susato sleeps here, but where do I sleep? On the floor? That was a very enjoyable evening, wasn't it?
Oh yes, Iris's cooking was truly divine.
And I feel as though I can still hear the enchanting strains of Mr. Shom's violin even now.
Best of all, I bet I could steal the glasses from his lordship's face next time we're in court.
No, don't do that! Don't steal Santa Claus's glasses, man.
Naruhodo-san, could I consult with you about something, I wonder?
What's the matter, Susato-san?
It's about the telegram I received.
Ah. The one that arrived first thing in the morning, I suppose.
I've been summoned.
What? Summoned? What do you mean?
The telegram was the Lord Chief Justice Office. Lord Strongheart has asked me to see me.
Hey, at least you still sleep inside the house, that's true. Lord Strongheart has asked to see me. The Lord Chief Justice? When?
Tomorrow morning.
What? Then we have to start preparing at once.
Oh no, that won't be necessary, Naruhodo-san.
Oh.
I've been summoned alone.
Alone? What on earth for? Top secret, is it?
I have no idea. I suppose I shall find out tomorrow.
What's all this about? Whatever it is, it's making me feel very uneasy. That's true. I got to go now, sadly. Ah, see you, BB. Hope to see you next time too. Knock knock. Oh, who could that be, I wonder?
Good evening, friends.
Ah, Iris, hello again. Have a good day, have a good day. Well, for me it's night here. Good night. Or, good day to you. Oh, wait, why is she here too?
And Gina too.
Now have one guy with a voice and 3 girls. This is worse, this is so bad. Why? Why can't it be a guy full of guys, man? I can only voice men, man. I sound ridiculous when I try to do girls, man.
Yes, Ginny's going to stay with us tonight. She's going to sleep in with me. Isn't that right, Ginny? Well, yeah.
I have to juggle through different types of accents, and it's not that easy. Sometimes I mix them up.
How lovely. Let me make a pot of tea.
Well, what would the Lord Chief Justice want? Jurgen von Strangle, as I will call him.
You know, I've learned so much today. Oh, what? What in particular? All those things Ginny showed us. Wasn't it wonderful?
Ah, you mean all those pickpocketing techniques? We had fun trying them out on each other, didn't we? I want to learn too, man.
I think I've awakened a natural talent. I could earn a living from it.
You might be getting ahead of yourself a little there. So, what brings you up to our humble quarters at this late hour?
Well, you see, I came to return this.
What? Wait a minute. Hey! Wait, what? That's mine.
Oh my, how did you... I told you, didn't I? I have a natural talent for it.
Dear God, this lady. Oh yes, I'd forgotten. Iris literally is a child genius. Yes, she is.
So anyway, here, you can have it back. Not that I really understand why you wear it, though.
Ah, thank you. It's really precious, to be honest.
Alright then, good night.
Yes, good night.
So this is your office, isn't it? What do you think, Ginny?
I think you wouldn't.
I think you wouldn't have fancy me chances with a lawyer with what lives in a place like this. Yes, me too.
I don't know how to do that. It seems as though Iris here still has something she'd like to talk about.
I suppose she probably wants to talk about the manuscript.
Yes, I suppose she probably does. Alright, what do you want to talk about? The manuscript first.
Iris, I suppose you're hoping to talk about the manuscript, aren't you? Aren't you going to tell me? I'm so sorry. I need a little more time, please.
Why the time, though?
Alright, I understand. I hope I haven't made you feel very awkward. Oh no, not at all, Iris. Not at all. I don't know what's all this about, really, but... It's a story you made up, is it, Iris? The manuscript, or whatever you call it. It's not exactly a story I made up.
Oh wait, no.
Not exactly a story I made up. It's something I read in Daddy's diaries. Daddy's? That's right. I don't suppose I mentioned it to you before, Ginny, but... My daddy was Hurley's assistant once. His partner. Eh? They solve all sorts of strange and mysterious cases together. Is that right, mister?
Apparently so. I was as surprised as you are, though.
And Daddy wrote all the details of every single case down, you see, in his diaries. So I study them and write my stories based on what actually happened. So, what's your old man now, then? Where's your old man now, then? He had to go away on urgent business to a faraway land. And he'll be gone a very long time. So I never really met him.
He's gone. He's gone, man. I don't know what to tell her.
Oh, right.
Come to think of it, I don't know anything about Gina's parents either. Perhaps we should ask her. Hound of Baskervilles. Iris, this Hound of Baskerville story. I take it that it's another tale inspired by your father's accounts?
That's right. I thought it was fascinating. But it's different somehow. From the other cases, I mean.
Oh, how?
I don't really know. But it must be a special in some way.
Damn, way to open up an old wound. I know, right?
Because after I'd written it and I showed the manuscript to Hurley, he turned as white as a sheet. It was the first time I've ever seen him like that.
So wait a second. Maybe Sherlock Holmes wanted to visit Wilson when he was in Japan. I think that's why we found him at the ship. Somehow. It pains me to have to say this after you've toiled over for so long, Iris. But the story must not be published at this time under any circumstances.
But why not? It's one of my best works!
I'm not at liberty to say not now, so please do not ask me.
Alright then, I won't.
But I do solemnly swear that I will explain everything one day, Iris, when the time is right. I think he knew. I think Sholmes knew, because he was probably there at the trial. And that's how the manuscript came to be with Mr. Windibanks, isn't it?
Yes, Hurley said it had to be somewhere very safe.
That's really gonna get my... Fuck.
That's really gonna get my goats, that was. He's treating you like a child. It means that's what it is, keeping secrets like that.
I'm sure Mr. Sholmes isn't trying to be mean.
Eh?
If he said he wasn't at liberty to talk about it, I'm sure there must have been a very good reason.
I think so too. You lot are too trusting for your own good. But it can't pull the wool over my eyes. Sholmes is lying to Iris. I bet my life's on it.
What? What?
Hurley's lying to me.
She didn't lie. She's just keeping it a secret. He never really told anything. Alright, I guess we are talking to her. Damn, she's so cool. Your parents. I've realized that I don't know anything about your parents, Gina.
I ain't got any, have I? Never did, never have.
But you said your old man. What happened to your old man then?
Oh? Look, the East End's full of orphans like me. No one wants nothing to do with us. From the time we're born, not even our mums. But we all stick together. The other ones look after the little ones and make sure they get by. So that's why you're a pickpocket.
Dang, bro.
Nah, diving's my life. I love it.
She just loves to pickpocket, huh?
I get a kick out of it every time I left some pompous idiot's purse. And that's how we all afford to eat. I'm like Robin's Ode, and I?
Robin Hood. Robin Hood.
Robin's Ode.
Ode, but then it's still pronounced Ode, I believe. Yeah.
That's how I see it. Oh, Gina. I don't think about it sometimes. When I like to have parents, I always thought it'd make everything alright. But Evan listened to what Iris just said. Sounds like Evan parents ain't always easy either. Oh! I mean, if you know you never had them, you don't feel like you're always wanting to meet them.
I hate to do this type of voice. I hate her voice.
It's true.
Ugh.
I do want to see Daddy so much.
Oh shit, man! Why you gotta do this to me, man? Come on, man!
Oh, Iris.
He died. I was about to be blamed for his murder, okay? But I defended myself beautifully, and I was surely innocent. Gina, what did you mean when you said that you know Mr. Sholmes is lying to Iris?
Well, he reckons he popped up that mental script or whatever, right? But come on, that's obvious a lot of rubbish. Oh my, what do you think that, Gina? It's simple. If that story was really in old Windibanks' storeroom, there's no way someone from halfway around the world, in other words, could know about it. Sorry, Iris, but you asked me. He sold it. Without telling you. But Hurley would never do something like...
Shit, this is getting...
like that, I'm sure of it.
He sold it. He definitely have sold it. That's why it's at Mr. Windibanks. I'll probably just keep it safe. There's two ways. He kept it safe at Mr. Windibanks, or he sold it.
Huh! Grown-ups do a lot worse than that, believe me. Barefaced liar, the lot of them. You just ain't realized it yet. I'm telling you, that mantle script ain't at Windibanks. You'd soon see if you had a look. Even if you think you can trust him, I don't. That Sholmes is a liar like the rest of them. If I'm honest, I've wondered if Hurley's telling me the truth sometimes. Say, oh, but I don't mean that I think he sold it. I mean that sometimes I wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere. Somewhere I don't know. Even though it's still wrong of me to doubt him.
Don't be hard on yourself, Iris. It's almost the end of the stream again, because it's not a trial, I do it 1 hour, 1 hour.
Oh my goodness, look at the time. Come along, Ginny. We should get back downstairs. Yeah, alright.
So she's staying over tonight, eh? Good.
And please don't mention any of this to Hurley, will you?
No, of course not. Good night then, Iris. Good night. Good night, Gina.
You must let me make breakfast for you tomorrow morning, I insist. Oh, yes, please. I can't wait, Susie.
Can't believe you have friends, and it's a girls' night out. Just like when I went to Kota Kinabalu, or Sabah in general. I went out with a girls' night out with me mum, and all her cousins were there. But me and my mum just want to travel in our own way.
Good night, then.
Iris, I'm sure it's easy to forget, isn't it? Sometimes she speaks just like an adult. But deep down, she's still just a child.
Well, I think it's time that I turn in for the night too, Naruhodo-san.
Do I sleep there? Is that where I sleep? Where do I sleep? Dr. John H. Wilson, Iris's father. But also, the name of the murdered visiting professor at UMAA University. It can't be a mere coincidence. There's something deeper going on. Mr. Naruhodo. Mr. Naruhodo. That voice. That's Mr. Sholmes. What is he here for? What's going on? It's the middle of the night. It's Miss Lestrade. She's gone, Gina. She was supposed to be sleeping in Iris's room, but her bed is empty. Well, she's an independent young woman. She probably decided to go home, no? I think not, from speaking to her before she retired. I received the distinct impression that she was looking forward to breakfasting with Mrs. Sato. No, I don't believe that girl has gone home, but I've been waiting for over an hour now. Over an hour? Oh. If you'll indulge me, look out the window, my dear fellow. What's this about? I have a feeling something might happen. Wait a minute. Why is the light on at this time? Why is the light on at this time? How do I look from that type of window? Huh? You gotta be kidding me, bro. That's Mr. Windibanks' pawnbrokery. Mr. Windibanks. Oh no. She's staying the night just for this, isn't it?
It's simple. Story was really old. Well, really not Windibanks' storeroom. There's no way someone from halfway around the world, in other words, you, could know about it.
This is what shit luck we have tonight.
Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you.
Could Gina have gone? It seems you have some knowledge of the situation, Miss Naruhodo. Sorry, oh no, not really. Well, anyway, we must investigate. At once. At once? Oh, Mrs. Sato. It's good to have someone who knows Aikido around. Or Judo, I don't know, some sort of soft skill. The door's in Windibanks. It's open.
And the lamps is burning.
It must be Gina, mustn't it? Let us hope it's nothing more sinister. What? Come, there's not a moment to lose. Clearly something is afoot inside. Something's afoot. Oh my god, there's blood! There's blood. This is definitely no, it's not just blood. That's bullet. What else is out of place? There's no one here. Oh yes, there is. Bang! Wait.
Mr. Sholmes! Mr. Sholmes!
What the? Has Sholmes been shot? Leave me, Minoru. But after them, go! Right. Blast! I've lost them. Hello, what have we here? Oh wait, hello, what have we here? The alarm was just raised from this pawnbroker, sir. Would you know something about that? Officer, come with me. It's my friend, Mr. Sholmes. He's been shot. Shot? With the policeman close behind me, I ran back to Windibanks. Dear God, what has happened? Sholmes! Oh, it's cutting. I must be quiet.
Mr. Sholmes!
Mr. Narado.
How bad is it? Never mind me, but there's much at stake. Behind that door. In the storeroom. Hurry!
Dear God, man. Oh my God! He's been shot! Gina!
It's Gina!
Gina too! Something fucked up has happened. And that's the end of the stream, actually. Yeah, it's already been an hour. Holy shit, dude! I think I might have found a good thumbnail. I don't know what to tell you, man. Gina's been shot. She's one of the best girls. And then there's the Sholmes. He got shot too. Dang. Alright, that's the end of the stream. I'm hoping to find out more next time. I hope you too. Shit, god damn. Alright, I'm in the stream. See you everyone.